took 4 fouls, I think, in about 3 minutes. And the most important thing I think that we showed is we kept getting the calls, but it didn't affect our aggressiveness on the defensive end. We continued to contest shots and box out physically and rebound. And I think that was wonderful. And I kept telling them, don't worry about the fouls. It's our job to figure it out, and then we'll adjust out. And they all just stayed focused on what we needed to do, which is play solid defense. That team really executes in the half court really well, so it's important for us to do a great job defensively. I thought they did a good job.
Can you describe Kuzmic's performance against Milwaukee tonight?
I think it was great. I think the physicality there, that's exactly what he's looking to get down here when he comes, like guarding big bodies like that, getting that experience so he's sharp when he goes back up and if they need him. So I think it was great. He showed an unwillingness to back down from him. I thought his verticality was good, although he got called for a couple of ticky-tack fouls here and there. I thought he did a wonderful job for the most part, battling with him. But he's got that lefty hook, and that's a heck of a weapon. And he's going to knock those down every once in a while. But I thought Cruz did a pretty good job for the most part.
You talk about James McAdoo's game. He didn't score a ton tonight, but affected the game in a lot of other ways.
Yeah, in the third quarter, I pull him aside at halftime and just said, "Look, it's a new game now. Okay, it's a new game." And he said, "I got you, coach. No problem." And he went out, and you saw him. He was playing like he had 0 fouls, and he was playing carefree and attacking the rim, reading things the right way. There were a couple times where he was a little timid, took a couple jump shots, and I was trying to get him ahead of his team to the rim, but. I thought he did a great job adjusting to the calls he was getting and still having an impact, both on the defensive end and on the offensive end. He was good.
What's it been like, being the host team here this week so far?
It's been great. I think it's really great for the city. I think it's really great for the D-League to kind of expand out and go to new cities and things like that. And I think the city's a little stunned at the moment, but for the most part, I think it's been phenomenal. And it seemed like today was really great. There was 1 million screaming children in here this morning, which was interesting. We don't get that very often, but it was good.
I apologize if I missed the question, but any sort of, I think the team came out, I guess, especially with the NBA and the media and the scouts, and any more deer in the headlights at all from your team at all?
I think a little bit, just because we went on the road for 10 days and then we came back to this. Like it was already going on when we got back, so everyone was kind of like, well, it feels a little like people are stepping on their toes a little bit. But before the game, we just had about 15 seconds of just silence. I just said, just take a deep breath, think through any kind of distractions that you may have, and focus on what you got to do tonight. And I think that really helped them. And they played really well tonight. I didn't think anyone played with any kind of nervousness or deer in the headlights or anything like that.
Dominic Sutton landed kind of awkwardly after a dunk. Do you know what his status is?
It was a cramp. Okay. It freaked me out too because he kind of stopped for a second and he wouldn't move. I was like, are you posing after that, or is it like something? And when he came up lame and was hobbling, I automatically had Michael get him, but it was just a cramp. So I didn't want to put him back in just because those muscles get weak after you cramp, and I didn't want him to pull anything or do anything to